That was great. Perfect.
Great.
Now we're nice and synced. All of our periods are synced.
Don't send a woman
Us
to do
and
a
the boys.
man's job.
I know,
good
seriously. That's
Michigan
what I
clap.
say. That's what I say. Now
I taught
okay, part
Grace how to
2.
clap.
Hi, we're back.
Okay, so
We had a coffee break.
So now that I've had
Jeremy's
coffee,
so concerned.
so now that I've had a coffee,
My mom doesn't suck. And
my mom doesn't suck. Listen, I'm still gonna argue
Me
that
and my dad are cool.
Padme was a bad mother, and basically because she groomed a little boy, and then had children with him, and then had the audacity to die and leave that traumatized little boy to raise 2 children. But
No therapy in space.
You know,
According to the porn I've seen, that's what a lot of mothers do.
you ever
Especially
seen the
these
Alice in
mothers.
Wonderland
not
porn?
the stepmothers; they're always around.
So it's
Alice in Wonderland porn?
yes,
Hell
it
yeah.
is in the 70s, and it's
Is
a
someone
musical.
dressed like Alice?
It's
Oh,
it's
this
a
is
musical.
like a-
It's a
okay.
full-length feature film.
That sounds awesome.
It's beautiful. There's a lot of bush. They're in the woods.
Hell yeah. Grace
Bushes
is gonna
on
cook.
bushes.
And it's really like
Bushes in
lovely,
bushes.
intimate sex scenes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and they're like singing.
Is anyone
That's
the cat?
awesome. That sounds.
Yes.
Someone fucks the cat?
Somebody's got cat ears
I'm
on.
interested.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
cat
They're all,
ears.
it's a bunch
Yeah.
of furries in the woods with
Okay.
this
With a
beautiful
You know what,
young
maybe
lady.
not.
Blonde white woman.
She's not blonde, actually. She's got like light mousy brown hair.
Well, what the hell?
I know. It's
I've
not
been lied
historically
to my whole
accurate.
life.
Not historically.
Not interested anymore.
She's probably a full-grown adult as well.
I would hope so.
Yeah,
Well, she
was
unlike-
the 70s.
She
Unlike
ate
Alice.
the other half of the mushroom. Yeah, she's full
Yeah.
grown now for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so you don't hate your parents, Jeremy. We're good. You're clear. You love your family.
They're gonna watch this.
They're gonna watch
or
this.
listen or whatever.
Say something nice about your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
My mom, she smells very nice.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Unlike, so, you know,
Unlike my dad.
unlike that other
My
one.
The
mom's
stench
pussy
wench.
doesn't stink.
That's
okay.
why I didn't like
Yeah.
that other girl, because my mom smells nice. And
Oh, he doesn't like the pussy smell.
Yeah.
no, we talked about a girl.
You gotta watch it.
You gotta
Oh,
watch
yeah,
it.
you gotta watch it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna. We're the
I'll watch
audience.
this. You watch the prequels.
I did as a child, and then my trauma kicked in, and I forgot all about it.
Jar Jar Binks was your trauma.
Yeah.
He's in space, but he's clearly supposed to be Jamaican.
Yeah, someone bought me that Jar Jar
Yeah,
Binks.
what was up with that?
He nailed it. That's pretty much it.
Lucas made some fucking stereotypes, dude.
There was a Jar Jar
this
Binks.
Wano
Of
comes out with
course.
the little elephant trunk in the
Yeah.
nose, and he's like, "Oh, million money."
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's supposed to be, you know.
Yeah, you tell it. Yeah, you say it.
So you
Yeah,
like
you
Star
say it.
Wars.
What is that?
So you like Star Wars.
I love Star
And
Wars.
racism.
Dude, I used to
Look at his
love Star
mustache.
Wars, and I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I've had enough.
Well,
I
that's
used to
Disney, though.
When there's
love
real
it.
wars, man.
Yeah.
When there's real wars,
I
who gives a
can't.
fuck about the
The
stars?
stars, man.
You want me
Who
to
are you,
play
Elon
in
Musk?
space? Yeah. Oh my god. Now you have to say one nice thing about your dad.
Oh, my dad's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's done some good stuff.
You heard it here first, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your blue eyes?
From the Aryan
Yeah, I was
race.
supposed to say the Aryan race.
Like I said, there is,
That's how his family survived.
An oppressed people,
Dude,
sometimes
you're
there's
correct.
a little bit of mixing, and you get some blue eyes mixed in there.
I'm Italian.
You're
I
annoying. Said you're annoying. I love a white Italian. A white pizza sauce. It's
Yeah,
good.
there's the
It's
good.
A white pizza.
Creamy.
which is it? The Sicilians. Sicilians are darker, right? Yeah.
The
so-
farther south you go, the darker they get. We're actually from northern Italy, which is like right next to Austria. So here.
Yeah. Oh, so are y'all related?
Where they're rich.
Somehow?
No. He said that he's Italian and Austrian.
Oh, Italian. Oh, yeah. So
yeah.
they're all over there. I don't know.
I like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the microphones
you know,
are the
but
Irish colors.
Between
that's
the
true.
Romans and
Well,
the
my mom's
Germanic,
Irish,
like
too.
it's
All I know is my people were brought over here on boats by my other family.
Lucky, mine swam here.
I've always
By
been
my
curious
other
if,
family.
like, down the line somewhere, if my family owned my family, you know? But luckily, I'm only from
For
a line
sure.
of poor
It's happened.
whites. So, yeah. In Irish.
So no
Irish,
one really
poor
owned
Irish
anybody.
whites.
Hell yeah.
slaves on slaves,
Slaves on
baby.
Slaves on
Slaves on
slaves.
slaves.
Potatoes on potatoes.
Mm.
Yeah, I love it. That's
Take
good.
hose.
But they're
That's why
your
you're
potatoes.
so cool.
I will always say the Peruvians saved the Irish.
It's
How
true.
so?
They gave them the potatoes. Yeah.
We have some of the best soil in the world in
Because
Peru.
Irish people
Our
just can't
crops
get
are-
enough potatoes. It wasn't that the English took everything else, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
someone's
they-
offended.
I'm just triggered. Excuse me.
Oh.
I'm mad about a country I'm not even really from.
I just
I'm
look
American,
like it.
sweetheart. All right, I'm not Italian or Irish.
Purebred American boy here.
Goddamn right.
Goddamn
Look at my
right.
boots.
I should get my fucking hat from OC.
Solferino, I want to hear about your mother.
My mother.
You're a fucked up individual. Who fucked you up? Your mom, your dad, you're both? What were you doing here?
Cousin.
My mom's pretty great. My dad's pretty great. No one's done anything wrong. Everything was perfect. Nothing went wrong. My
Bad
entire
brain?
childhood. What is that?
Just bad brain?
Totally on me. It's all my fault.
Wow, that's really healthy.
Yeah, super healthy.
Yeah.
Just the weight of the world on your shoulders at all
Yeah.
Yeah,
times.
self-defense. We love it.
Love that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Have an anxiety attack at work and need to leave immediately with your girlfriend?
Please.
Been there.
Been there every morning of my
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
You made it. You actually
You
make
went
it
to
through the
work?
work.
Oh no, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. This is great. My stapler.
Whenever anybody asks me how I'm doing, I just say breathing and looking at shit.
Yeah.
That's
Which
all
is
we can do.
so accurate.
Unless you close your eyes. Hold your
But then
breath.
you still see the horrors.
It's true. Yeah, then it gets worse. Then the real images start.
So much worse.
Then all I can hear is the voice.
So if nobody fucked you up, then how did you fuck up?
I don't think anybody fucked me up. I never got diddled.
That's good that you remember.
That's bragging.
Not yet.
It's debatable. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's they were divorced. It
The
was
big D word.
Yeah, the big D. Yeah, my mother was divorced. She was a sweetheart. Still is a sweetheart. Her and Grace get along. It fucking pisses me off.
I'm sure it does.
Who wouldn't get along with Grace though?
God, I
A lot
love
of
Grace.
people. No, I'm just
Really?
kidding.
Sweetest
She's great.
angel.
Enough about Grace.
Yeah, she's
This
not
is
here.
about me. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't say that.
And on the
Yeah,
next
she's great.
episode,
Everybody
we'll
loves
have Grace again.
Yeah.
Grace can come on and talk about Brett's mom, but now it's Brett's time.
Oh, if
That's
she comes
true.
on and talks about my mom, I'm talking about her mom.
Oh, we know about her mom. We know about Grace's
We
mom.
do know about Grace's mom. We know a lot about Grace's mom. Yeah,
Watch the
We
episode.
gotta watch the
I'll
episode.
go back and watch the episode.
Episode number, I don't know.
I watched it. I watched it because me and Grace were just getting back together then. And I
Yeah.
was like, I want to see this bitch is talking about me.
I'll watch the episode and episodes 1, 2, and 3. That's my
Yeah,
homework.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, so mom and dad, we have to cover these grounds.
Okay.
What are their names?
Damn, dude. So everyone can look them up.
Yeah, don't say their names, maybe. I don't know.
We ask
What?
everybody every time, and they're too
Do we?
comfortable.
I don't know
If
your
you need a
parents' names.
If I
boundary,
was a mom,
What are their
my name would
social
be-
security numbers?
yeah, you can make
Where
up
do
their
they live?
names.
Yeah.
Where do
no,
they
no, no. Did you watch it? We love that guy on TikTok.
Do you have a photo of their
Well, not
fingerprints?
TikTok.
Yeah,
but
social
on,
security numbers.
The internet.
Yeah, and he's like a gay dude that's like, if I was the girl,
Yes.
my name would be Jessica.
Oh
Love.
my god!
Yeah, he's so fucking
am
funny, dude.
obsessed
And I'd be
with
so
him.
messy.
It's
Yeah,
so
and I would
fucking
be
funny.
so messy. Like the way he goes to it.
The accuracy too of how he describes these women.
Yes.
I'm like, we all know this bitch. I am this bitch. I'm also
Yep.
probably that other bitch too.
I think he just thinks of
Yeah.
a friend of his and then just does it on them.
Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, your nameless parents. Fucking annoying.
My mother's name is Linda.
Linda. I
Yeah.
love the name Linda for
Yeah.
a mom. That's such
You
a
look,
mom
you look
name.
like you have a mom named Linda.
she's
So
cool.
was she
Linda.
was she baking cookies or was she shooting heroin? Where is she on the
She was
spectrum?
not shooting heroin. No,
Okay,
she was
that's
not a drug
nice.
addict. That was not her drug of choice.
Okay.
She was a drink. No, I'm just kidding. That was literally a Batman line. The way I went in, I have my brain is like Bumblebee from Transformers. It's just a series of movie quotes.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, my father was a drinker.
Oh,
Like,
no wonder my blunder
Yeah.
really fucked you up.
no, she was not
The
an alcoholic. She
Joker.
wasn't. She didn't abuse substances at all. She has she overeats, but it's not like
That's
you don't
what-
beat your kids because you ate a fucking cheeseburger. Or ice
Yeah,
cream.
if anything, you're slower.
Yeah, much slower.
Yeah,
Depends on if they made the cheeseburger and it sucks.
It's true. but
True.
It's very true. It's very true.
You know,
She
from
didn't catch my
experience.
finger as I was cooking because she couldn't.
The old shark Linda.
yeah, dude, that's what they call her, the land shark.
The Lynn shark.
The Linda Land Shark. Here she comes, eating all the fucking ice cream. I hope she never sees this.
Hide your ice cream.
We're gonna send it to
Hide
her.
your
That's
kids.
why we want her
Oh,
name.
he's got a good mom, and you're just
Yep.
like, it's so funny. This podcast just brings out the worst in our parents.
I'll say this.
Without them
That's
being
the
Point.
point.
present.
That's the point.
Without them being present.
She did not have two, like, because I don't want it to become like his episode. I'm sorry, dude. I keep throwing you under the bus.
That's okay. My parents threw me under the bus first.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why we're all funny. Come on.
Nah,
Everybody relax.
My dad tried.
She didn't have like two nickels to rub together, but she would get me. Part of the reason I was really into superheroes and still am, she got me these Marvel Legends action figures back in the day. Now, those of you listening at home that care about this, which is no one, because this is only women listen to this. I don't like the Hasbro
Turn it
Marvel
off.
Legends
And trans men.
This is it.
and Transmen.
Yes.
The Transmen might like.
Oh, my
actually.
exes. Just waiting, screen grabbing when I fucking say
And
something
he's like,
stupid.
oh shit,
When
is
I
that
say
Marvel
something
Legends? Is that Marvel
transphobic.
Legends? Let me go back. That Hasbro bought the company Toy Biz. Toy Biz made the good Marvel Legends, and then they only made those for like 6 years or something, and then they switched to Hasbro. The autism is gonna. Yeah, I know.
So your mom.
She bought me.
Okay. Yeah.
They were
Our
and they were-
North Star,
I still have the
Bree
sticker
Stitchler,
on one of them
everybody.
from Toys R Us, and it says
Oh, that's
$7.99.
adorable.
It was only $7.99 for an action figure back then. But yeah, they were like the action figures from the comic books. They were really high quality, but they would come with a comic book in the back. Like of
I
the
know
thing.
exactly what you're talking
They were they were so tight, and they came with a little stand.
Sure,
and then
sure.
now to this day, I have so my stepdad, who is a
Oh,
cunt.
you have a stepdad.
Yeah,
There was a
yeah, yeah.
divorce.
Oh, stepdad
Yeah, yeah.
has entered the chat.
Okay, we're
Oh,
learning.
this
There
is
was a
exciting.
divorce. There were some bad boyfriends.
Oh, I know all about the bad boyfriends.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is,
yeah.
there it is.
We had a couple bad boyfriends.
Here we go.
Yeah, a couple.
See?
And I was one of them.
You're
If
dressed
I
like
was
a bad boyfriend.
Yeah,
Bad
literally.
bunny, bad boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking at. Looking like. Okay.
Badass. What?
Bad Bunny's hot. I'll take it.
Bad bunny is so hot. Okay, sorry. Keep going. Stepdad.
Stepdad, he was a dick. And my fucking oppositional defiance. He was a college professor, so I was like, college is fucking gay, dude. I'm not going. And I just like fucking yeah.
He's not around. He's not around anymore.
Nah, my mom's got divorced twice, and now he's in Florida. So now he's not even my stepdad. He's just like a guy who used to fuck
He's
my
a
mom.
guy in Florida. I
Yeah.
have one of those too.
He used to legally fuck your mom.
Yeah.
There was like
Well, he didn't
paperwork.
rape her.
No, there was
But he
paperwork
owned
involved.
her.
What is it? He owned her.
He owned her.
You seen the receipt?
There's paperwork.
He traded.
I love
He
when
traded
people
a
do
whole
that. Here's the
cow.
receipt.
So stupid. I hate normal people. I hate them so much.
I love him. I like everybody, but
It is
Yeah.
fun watching
It's
them,
fun
I
to
guess.
hate.
Yeah, it is fun to hate.
I just hate. So stepdad, kind of a cunt, and that was like the one thing that was sacred with these Marvel Legends, because my mom didn't have any fucking money, and she managed to get me one of these like every 2 weeks or so.
Oh.
and so I had like a good amount of them, right? And I was obsessed with these things. I was home a lot alone, just with my brother, and like he was a fucking prick, and he would take the whatever game console it was. We'd just play it for like 12 hours, and I would never get to play it. So I would do the action figures
Older
in the
than
corner.
you?
I would have my guy. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like 4 years older than me. And then, shout out, Steve.
Is it just you and him? Are you the baby?
So the first marriage, yeah. But then I have a
You
sister.
guys have similar
Yeah,
little.
I have a sister. I have
Yeah.
a sister who's technically my half sister.
That's why I thought you were
And
related.
she's 12
Yeah.
years younger than me.
Oh,
And
okay.
then,
Dang.
and then
Yeah, my youngest sister's 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
See,
Yeah.
look at that.
But I have two who were 8 years younger than me, and my mom and my stepmom were both pregnant around the same time.
Beautiful.
Crazy.
Yeah, really weird.
Wow, white people are busy.
and then I got a stepbrother who's cool.
So
Me
you
and
like
get along.
him.
Oh,
You don't
I
like
do
your stepsister?
No. I love. First off,
Or your half sister? Sorry.
yeah, but she's just my sister. Like it's not. She was at my dad's house.
That's how I.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about all
Which
my
is funny
sisters.
because I was picking her up
yeah.
from Latchkey when she was a kid. Because I was way older than
Yeah.
her. You know what I mean?
Latchkey kid,
And-
huh?
yeah.
I
And-
was a latchkey kid. You a latchkey kid?
No.
Really?
No. Did you have to pay for that?
I don't think so. I think it was free. It was like
I'm
4 broke parents that
Well, she
didn't
went to
couldn't
private
get.
school, so she was.
Oh,
they were
fuck
paying
her.
anyway.
She don't know shit about
Yeah,
latchkey
yeah.
then.
I-
I'm talking about a true latchkey
Look,
motherfucker.
we got
like,
two brothers who are both have substance abuse problems, and then she's about to graduate from Michigan State on a scholarship. Right? One of us got more love.
one of us
And-
got more love.
But she was second marriage because my dad has children with multiple women. He's like
Sure,
a
sure.
Genghis Khan type.
Yeah. Me and my brother are 9
So we're
months
talking about the
apart.
Mongolians.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah?
Me and my half brother are 9 months apart.
Oh yeah, all right,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. My dad, his name is Poncho, and he has a great stash,
Hell yeah.
and he's a handsome boy.
Hell yeah,
You know,
just
slaying
fucking
puss.
slinging, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
respect it.
Let it out there. Spread
That's the
seed.
gene that I got. Hey, okay.
The
All right.
mustache?
Yeah, mustache for sure. I shave this fucker every morning.
So yeah, I went to pick her up from Latchkey. She's like a little kid, and then like this was my first time picking her up there. And then they were like, "Oh, you must be Amanda's brother." And she was like, "He's only my half brother." And then I was like,
That was
"Oh,
your
all right, I'll
your
guess I'll
first
drive you
heartbreak.
halfway home, huh?" and then I was like, "Maybe I'll get you half of Christmas." And she was like, "He's my brother." Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
all scared.
yeah.
Because she was
Change
little
your
enough to like
tone.
think I might do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
we've
the-
never used the term half. Like I've step siblings, and I'm like, yeah, step. You know, unless we're like directly talking to someone, yeah, that's my brother. But you know, it's like, yeah, the half hurts.
The half
The half
hurt.
I'm a half sibling, and I don't ever say half.
No.
Unless somebody's looking at me like I didn't know.
Unless someone's
Yeah.
asking how many siblings I have, because then I'm explaining, like, because then my dad got remarried, which I've known my stepmom since I was like 3, which they met
Right.
in a cool way. And she's more like a third parent than a step parent. You know what I mean? Like, she's.
Her and your dad still married?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
they're still married.
Yeah,
She's
but-
a saint.
Like I was saying, yeah,
putting up with-
my step parents
Hell
are
yeah.
both pretty rad. Yeah, they both put up. Like I said, they put up with my two dummy parents. You know.
Yeah,
I thought we
yeah.
were redeeming your parents this time around.
Yeah.
I'm telling you how much I'm grateful that my step parents exist, so that we can then get to a place where we redeem my
Yeah,
parents.
okay.
My mom introduced me to stand-up comedy when I was a kid. Yeah.
And your life is so much better for it.
Honestly, maybe. I don't know what else I'd be doing.
Depends on the day and the weather.
I think
What
I'd
you
be
do, just have a job and be happy with
No,
life.
I think I'd be in a lot more trouble if I wasn't doing stand-up.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, keeps
That's
me
fair.
keeps
Keeps
me
you
out
grounded.
of handcuffs.
We got a couple sober boys too.
Yeah,
as we're
that
drinking
keeps me out of
champagne.
handcuffs.
I
Also,
didn't know you were sober.
Cheers.
sober, bruh.
Yours is gone. Oh
That's
no,
the
it's not.
that's the sober couch.
I didn't want to clink too
Sober
loud.
couch.
We're
Just
still
coffee and
suppressing
jitters.
our feelings.
I was sober
Coffee
for a
and jitters
month.
instead of bitters this morning.
That's our podcast.
Yeah.
That's going to be our spin-off
Coffee and
podcast.
jitters.
Longest
Coffee and
I-
jitters.
We just sit there and go, "Don't you want to drink real bad?" Yeah, dude.
My best friend Ashley Darby is calling. Let me answer. One
Okay.
second.
Oh
Let me
God.
talk.
I hope it's a FaceTime.
Are you okay? You're on speakerphone on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, girl. I'm just trying to be a sneaky link and get into MGM early.
This is the best phone call I've ever received in my life. All right, let me call you back. We're almost done with the pod, and then we're gonna go to Michigan Trumbull Pizza. Pizza. You want some pizza?
Obviously, Poe. Yeah, you should probably just bring me a slice. Or, I mean, a whole pie. But,
Whole
is
pie.
Anderson Also, are you with Bree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on speakerphone. Breeze right here.
Oh, yeah. Tell Bree if she ain't doing nothing later to slide through. You know, a little MGM action. Shit, am I supposed to get off here?
MGM. Oh, the casino.
The hotel, girl.
The
we got a
hotel?
room. We're going to the
Hotel
swimming
casino.
pool. We're already drinking champagne. So sorry. I opened the bottle.
It's prosecco, bitch.
It's prosecco. I just got
It's
corrected
Italian.
by.
It's better.
Just got corrected by a sober person, which
Bree, I literally convinced Kylie she's coming down and staying with me here.
well, as long as the bitch is still alive. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna wrap this up.
No, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, so sorry. A little buzzed up. How long have you guys been sober?
Well,
One at a time.
Long enough.
Long enough.
I'm it's this will be my 11th year without alcohol, and
That's
my
a long time. I didn't realize.
my 8th year without hard drugs. I still smoke pot. Still smoke pot. We'll eat a mushroom here or there, but not.
Well, hard drugs.
I just liked. I had like what was called a substance abuse issue, where if you had a substance,
Yeah,
I
you
would
were doing
abuse
it.
it.
Yeah,
There's no more
same.
in there.
Yeah, I loved pharmaceuticals, man.
Do that.
You're like, oh, what's this one? What's this one do?
I wasn't that into pharmaceuticals. I was more. I
Should we
wanted
leave?
to get the natural, street grown asbestos-filled cocaine.
I was
Oh
into
my
it. I was
God.
into it.
I was
into
just
it.
talking about testing my drugs.
I was
that's
still
important.
doing cocaine when I quit drinking. Like I was like, yeah, let's see what that's like. It's terrible. I mean,
I just want to be anxious as fuck. I just want to sit there and be scared.
I
and
still
not
had
be
done
able
it
to
a
sit
couple
down.
of times.
Yeah.
A couple of times after quitting drinking, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's
Define
not.
a couple of times because, like, when you do cocaine, the point of doing cocaine is to do more cocaine. So it was like a couple of instances.
Yeah, different times where I was like, let's see if this works
It's a
again.
bender.
Yeah.
A bender is one time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there was like a couple of 12-hour stints.
It could be 72 hours.
Yeah.
stints.
Yeah,
It could-
a couple
a couple of till it was gone. Yeah.
sets and reps. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Sets and
Yeah.
reps.
couple of sets, couple different sets.
Did a weekend.
Lots of reps.
Did a weekend.
Lots of reps. But when you do cocaine when you're sober, you're kind of like, nah, you know what? I'm good. I don't think I want any more. And like, you know, when you're not drinking,
Cocaine's gross.
it's super gross.
It's the grossest thing.
Yeah. And I
I'm
used
right
to,
here.
you know. Yeah. No, I liked.
I do
liked-
cocaine.
I liked
Hey, I've
pills.
dabbled and doodled. I get it.
I liked
but
pills, whether they were whole or crushed up. I liked them.
Y'all
Yeah.
ever boofed anything?
Yes.
No.
My
Same.
nose stopped taking in drugs at one point, and I was like, "It's got to go up my ass," and then
Mm-hmm.
put it up my ass.
No, but Johanna
Hell
talks
yeah.
about boofing a lot. I
Mom,
I do.
I hope you're listening.
I'm pro boof.
Shout out each other's mothers.
Shout out.
Each
You're
other's
pro-
boofers,
pro
baby.
boof?
Yeah.
I thought about doing it with
Pro
psychedelics because apparently, like, it's a good, like, you know.
I've boofed acid.
Have you?
Yeah.
I thought about it.
It was crazy.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't.
No, you don't have to.
Well, my thought process
You could have
was
literally held it in your hand.
the thought process is I've been doing acid for days, and you know how if you do it for a couple days, it starts to lose the efficacy.
Of course.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to take 6 hits of acid. I'm just gonna boof one,
Huh.
and I might as well have just taken like a strip.
Is the ass better than the pussy? Because I've always been jealous. Women can also put drugs
You
in
never
put
put
in
drugs
dr-
in
you
my
can put
pussy.
drugs
That's
in your
sacred.
I
dick.
would never. The pussy is sacred.
Not even acid?
That's the gateway to
Not
heaven,
even
honey.
acid.
You could probably put
No,
acid
no,
in
no,
your
no.
in your
I would
wiener.
never.
Yeah. Probably could.
I'm gonna try it.
Fuck
I'll
up
let
the
you know.
pH balance and shit. All for what?
It seems like it hurt.
It probably. Yeah, it's gotta hurt.
But like with
there's no way.
LSD, you could just like, you know, melt in your hand, not in your mouth. You know, it's
very true.
It'd be good.
Would you put drugs up your penis hole?
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying. You probably you could put
Sounding-
LSD in your
sounding
wiener.
drugs.
I wouldn't. I don't want to put anything in there. It's not a very big hole.
Look, it's a sacred hole.
It's probably a dangerous hole to stick things into.
Yeah. Well,
It's called
same.
sounding.
Just because
It's
mine's a
terrible.
little bigger doesn't mean.
It's called
Figured that out.
sounding.
It
Yeah.
must have started from a catheter.
Is it
right?
because it
And
starts to
somebody was
echo
like,
after a while?
Somebody had a hot nurse,
No, they've got
and
like
she put it in a fucking catheter, and he was like, "I need this forever now."
they got like metal.
I love a hot
like,
nurse, dude.
Like
Yeah.
fucking needle sounding. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's like they have like long metal
They're
things
like big
that they.
knitting rods,
Yeah.
and people shove
Man.
them down their cocks.
Wow.
That's
I don't know how I
crazy.
didn't hear about this.
They're made
I never
specifically
heard
for
about
that.
Padme Amidala. I don't know.
You're
fucking
learning
But you
anything.
so
heard about
much.
CBT.
I know all about
What's that?
CBT.
Guess. You have to guess.
CBT.
There are two
cerebral booby therapy.
Yes.
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 Nailed
Yes.
That is
it.
not far off from
Yeah.
one type of CBT.
Yeah, it's a combination of the
We were
two.
talking about cock and ball torture.
Ah.
Cock and
not
ball
my thing.
torture.
Yeah.
I want to meet the guy who is
started it?
their thing. Not
guy
even
who
started
started
it. I
it?
just want to. I want to meet the guy that enjoys it.
Hey, dude, you gotta really.
You might have.
You gotta
What
try
is their
this thing.
personality
Just
like?
hitting it like a speed
Probably
bag.
real sweet. They're all like little like subby simps.
We're never sitting two men on the
that's
same
not
couch
true.
ever again.
That's not true. I know. There's a comic I know, big dude, super into CBT, super into. I mean, he's into everything, but like he pays for breast milk and stuff like that.
Nice.
But
Good
he gets
for
his, but
him.
he'll get his balls.
Did you?
We need to interview
Stomped on.
him. I need to know about his mom.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you'd like him, but you know, you could probably get him. He's
I'm friends with a lot of shitty people. I probably would
Yeah,
love
you know,
him.
he's
Can confirm as
Can-
one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
might know
also
him.
present.
you might know him.
Really?
Yeah, you might know him.
Okay, we'll talk off pod. I would love to have him. Probably, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Anything to make it interesting, you know? Okay, where did we leave off on your family fucking knot tree that did not fuck you up? Apparently.
his
The
half-
action
half-sister.
figure.
His half-sister.
Yeah, action figures. Yeah, so that was not.
Slatchkey.
Stepdad. My stepdad. There was one thing that was off limits. and it was the Marvel Legends. They were special, you know, hidden away. Went on vacation. He sold them at a yard sale, and there was only a couple left. And then so I still have those. But then over COVID, I like went back and got my collection. Like I bought the ones that he sold, and then I just went off the fucking rails and like would just buy. So I have this big ass display case in my house now with like LED lights in it, and then it's like from the '60s. It's real mid-century. By the way. At my mom's house.
Way to feed the sweet child that lives inside of you.
What'd you say?
Way to feed the sweet child that lives inside of you.
Yeah,
You know what?
So your stepdad fucked you up.
Yeah, you got stepdaddy problems.
Yeah.
And then,
Stepdaddy issues.
Look, everybody had a hand in this. Okay, but
Sure. Yeah.
but I'm better off for it. Wait, no. It was the fucking action figure stand. I got the case. My mom's house was a fucking madhouse growing up, right? So we had me, my brother, my mom, then my aunt moved in with my cousin. So then my cousin was living in the house. This is a 2-bedroom house that the attic upstairs, it was supposed to be a duplex, but they never finished the attic. And then my mom's gay best friend moved into the attic. So Uncle Dennis.
Mom's gay best friend is the best sentence ever.
Dude, and he was, I know so much about interior decorating and shit now because him and my mom, they were so.
And your house is beautiful.
What?
You've decorated it very nicely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of that it looks nice. Like it's like welcoming to people when they come in and everything. And I'm like, oh, you look at my thing. Molly was laughing at me. And because Molly and Grace were over and I kept like showing them all my stuff. And I just felt like a little kid running into the room.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
That's me anytime someone comes over and my house is trashed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look at my piles.
Yeah. I got this pile.
It's under this
over here.
laundry.
I know where everything is. But trust me, I know where everything is. All right? I don't need a system.
Anybody got a
It doesn't
shovel?
clutter my mind and make me a fucking psycho at all.
Oh, God. Amazing. Amazing.
I'm just having an existential
then-
crisis.
so,
I
okay.
need to go home and clean.
So we had
As I stare at my ADHD piles, there's a folded curtain on the desk. Athletic Greens empty can. We're doing great.
yeah.
Sponsor us. Okay.
So me, brother, cousin, aunt, mother, Uncle Dennis upstairs in the attic. Then we had 2 foreign exchange students from Korea that lived with us for a while. And then we had an
This is
illegal Mexican
insane.
immigrant and her daughter that
It
lived
was
there.
my mom and me, yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
No, I won't say their name because they'll get deported.
I was one of the
But
Koreans.
and that was a girl I went to school with, and her mother, who was a stripper. And then, and her and my
What was
mom.
her stripper name?
I don't know. I have no
Oh,
idea.
damn.
I was like kind of too young to
You
like
don't have
put.
stepdaddy issues. You have people issues.
Dude,
Yeah.
there were so many people in my
Attic
house of
issues.
different walks of life, and like,
Yeah.
but I never. But that made me way more social and like. Not
Of course.
like I could talk to anyone, you
Sure,
know, because
sure,
I grew
sure.
up in that like this fucking and there were pets everywhere. So like
Really?
we had a Yorkie that was my aunt's that came with her. Then we had Uncle Dennis's dog. He had a lab. My mom had a lab, and then we had 2 birds. Fucking fish tank.
Oh, my
we had
God.
2 or 3 cats
Was it
because we had
so
Katie and
dirty
Gully.
in there?
It was a fucking mess all the time.
I would
and
have
then
had a
our
seizure.
Our buddy Eddie lived around the block, and he was at our house every night, like because his mom was an alcoholic.
Sure.
And he was just at our
I
house
was
all
Eddie.
the time.
Yeah.
I was
And
Eddie.
so he was
at
just
Cody
like the-
Stewart's house.
He was like the Kimmy Gibbler that would like just come over, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like
yeah.
at our house constantly. So the house was just there was always something. It was like
Right.
a fucking sitcom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels like a sitcom.
And then that's why when I
It's
went
a
to my dad's
circus.
house, it was just like,
Yeah, I
it's
can
so
breathe.
chill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder you like
God,
the
the
action figure. You like
chaos.
control over
Yeah.
the environment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
honestly, I have a
Absolutely.
similar kind of thing. Because you know when I got in big trouble a lot as a kid, and basically I lived with my mom in Florida, and I got in trouble, and then they sent me to go live with my dad in Toronto. It's basically what happened. So I didn't
They
like.
deported you.
And then I didn't get to have any of my stuff, and I was like separated from my older sister for the first time, and
yeah.
and then my dad was much more strict in a lot of ways in terms of raising me, so I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, which was like my favorite thing. And now, as an adult, I have an incredible Simpsons collection similar to that, where
Hell
it's
yeah.
like my girl's like where like she's decorating our place, and she's like, I gotta like figure out how the fuck to integrate all this Simpsons junk, and then same thing, like my mom sold all my old like cassette tapes, but I still had my cassette player. And when I found it, I just started. Now I have this huge cassette tape collection. And when people come to my house, I'm like, look at this.
It's so much better.
Look at this. Yeah.
It's so much better on cassette.
No, I'm happy that it sounds the way it does. Really?
Yeah, I just think it's fun because like vinyl people are always like, no, it just sounds way better. And then it's like you put the needle down and it's like, you're like that's distortion.
It's got no dynamic range. What do you mean? It sounds great.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I am a vinyl douche for sure.
Because
But
they didn't clean their
Vinyl
records.
douche,
It's
punk
dust.
band name.
Vinyl douche is a good
vinyl douche.
What was the
yeah.
one that I came up with? Girl Mouth.
Girl mouth. Girl mouth.
Girl Mouth.
Girl
If I
mouth.
had a punk band, I would name it Girl Mouth. What would you name your punk band?
Oh, I've already thought about this. The Freudian Slips.
Oh, that's
And
fucking
it would be an all-girl
That's a
band
good one.
Hell
dressed
yeah.
The
lingerie.
Freudian
Hell yeah.
Slits.
The Freudian. Ooh.
I like the
Freudian
Freudian
Slits.
Slits.
That's really
Okay,
good.
okay.
You gotta go
That's
with that.
really good.
That
Feminism
rock.
punk.
There was a
Hell
dude
yeah.
who lived across the street
Yeah.
growing up, and he used to live. He was way older than us, right? Not way older, but he was like
Here comes
12
the
years
Freudian
older or
slip.
Yeah.
something, right? And yeah, he would take us in his basement, and then we would compare
Freudian
genitals.
slip.
Polaroids were taken.
And he was like,
Yeah,
"How are you
yeah,
so
yeah.
young? And it's as big as mine." And then he was like slapping it around. And shit.
So our moms
No,
had
but
the
it was-
same boyfriend.
No. Dude, this
And
is
it was
the-
Johanna's
fucking
dad.
nightmare.
That's right.
No, they were. So
All right,
our
that's the
house.
podcast, everybody.
Yeah. Our house was a fucking like madhouse, right?
Yeah.
But the family across the street, they were older than like the kids were older. Like they were in like high school when we were in like elementary school.
Sure.
And they would like babysit us all the time. They were a great family. The son would shout out Paul. He would he had a bunch of Star Wars action figures in his basement that he would let
Okay.
us play with, and like
Yeah.
they were just so nice. They were like, all right, these kids, their house is fucking crazy. You can play with the fucking Nintendo. Well,
That's so nice, man.
But-
you know, a lot of kids in your situation, and you're lucky. Would have definitely gotten diddled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good for you.
yeah,
Good for you.
and
Sometimes God does give you some grace.
that's very true.
Literally.
He's giving me grace a lot.
Giving you praise.
That's what they said in
All
rehab,
right,
which
that's
is
the
funny.
podcast, everybody.
Are you trying to leave, dude?
It's like, I need to get the fuck out of this country.
Just Detroit. I'm gonna go.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go to Windsor.
Windsor.
I'd rather be in Detroit than Windsor. At least
Yeah.
Detroit is American.
Windsor is
Windsor's-
a copy and the distorted fucking copy of Detroit. For
Yeah,
sure.
It's
like
South
it's like a
Detroit.
quieter Detroit, and it's
South
it's
Detroit,
worse as a
yeah.
result. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no fucking beautiful art museum in Windsor, Ontario.
Right. I do want to. I love that you both have like you have the Simpsons, you have the Marvel things. Like your feelings were hurt, and then you collected these things. Do you have something like that?
That I
Is it like because you're so like you're a music head?
Yeah.
You're a vinyl fucking douche.
I am a vinyl douche. I don't know if I collect any. I don't like.
You don't like collect
his
anything,
band was
right?
called the Hormones. That's right. I'm
Beautiful.
sorry. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, nice.
But it was spelled hormone.
Yeah, of course it was.
Oh.
That's like my dad's
Oh.
favorite dad joke. He goes, how do you make a hormone? You pay her $5 less or whatever. I don't know, inflation joke or something. But he loves that joke.
Okay.
He loves that one. He also loves why are Jewish men circumcised? And because Jewish women love anything, 20% off.
Oh, I'm gonna use that. Can I
Ew.
do it as a half black woman?
I'll
put
give
it in
you
your
I'll
skits.
give you
Yes.
the
You can do
I'll give
anything you
the
want as a
permission.
half
You
black
can
woman.
say half of the N word. Half
Okay.
of it.
All right.
Which side?
Which side?
Grr.
Just grr. Just grr.
Oh, we went with a hard R. Canada.
I-
Whoa, back it up.
I'm not even going to broach the beginning of the word, but the end.
No.
That's just tiger sounds.
I was actually gonna give you the first half, and I'm glad I didn't. 'cause
No, I wouldn't. I would not have. I would not
I
have.
get my
delved.
shreds of black card taken away.
That's the
It's like
active half.
soggy, like
You're done
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You can
no,
tell
I don't
half that
collect
joke.
anything.
How about that?
I don't just collect dust. No, I moved a lot as a kid, so like I don't
Yeah.
have any attachment to anything. If my house burnt down, I would just leave everything.
God, that would be. I think about that all the time. Like if my house burned down, I'd be devastated by the amount of loss.
No, I'd be
Yeah.
like, boo,
Oh,
we
yeah.
good.
Wow.
We good.
New things. Gonna go to what
I'm
is
going-
it?
feel the
Uniqlo's
same way?
neighbor.
I'm going down with the ship.
Oh, you're
Oh, yeah.
You're playing the violin.
hugging your Marvel action
You're in the band.
figures.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with my action figures in the back. Like, they're
Yeah.
like, Brett, just come with us. Just walk out, and I'll be like, I can't go.
Yeah.
And then just burn alive. No, burning alive would be the worst way to die. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not
This
sure
thing die
actually.
from dehydration.
What about being crushed?
I'm so thirsty.
I would hate to be crushed.
Crushed. If it's quick, maybe not that bad.
I feel like you still have.
Like if they drop a fucking anvil on me or some
being
shit.
burnt alive is absolutely or like some weird fucking like Saw movie. Like you gotta cut your own leg
It's just
off.
gonna happen, right?
It might.
Somebody's got to do that to you.
Okay. Well, the confidence of being a white man is insane.
Yeah, but there's someone doing it, right?
Well, you do it to
Whereas,
yourself
like,
because
you
you're
could be
captured.
walking down the street and like a tanker can fall over and light you on fire. Like,
Yeah.
like you get in a car accident and be on fire. Like if somebody's gonna saw you.
I think I would hate to survive a fire more than I would hate to die from one.
Oh my God, preach, sister.
I'd hate to survive anything. Like if anything inconvenient happens, like just
survive.
She has a paper cut.
Put
Kill
me
him.
out, dude.
I always say I'm
Stop
not
my
a fighter.
phone. Gotta go.
Like I just kill myself like quickly.
I feel like heart attack in your
Seriously.
sleep, best case scenario.
Oh yeah.
What they're like, oh, it's so tragic. Died of
I want to
died
die
in
of
it. He
heartbreak.
died in his sleep. You give him fucking
I want
kidding
to
me?
die holding my partner's hand like the Notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
die 69? What if you both died
Die
69?
69
died
from
69.
suffocation.
Asphyxiation, yeah.
Balls fly.
I need to know if there has to be somebody in history that's died 69ing, right?
Yeah, because there have been people, like guys who they suffer a heart attack during sex and they're too heavy for the woman.
Correct.
And
To
so
get out
she
from under
can't
them.
get out from
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
suffocate all
And that's why
also.
I'm always on top.
You're going with me, bitch.
You said you were a ride or die, bitch. Prove it.
Ride,
I'm
then
on top
die.
every time. Yeah, ride then die.
Live to ride, ride to die.
Isn't that the like Gerald's game? Isn't that the thing? Like the wife is like tied to the
Who's
bed.
Gerald?
It's
Yeah.
a Stephen King
Pardon?
story, and it's about a woman. So they're
No.
like doing like BDSM stuff. She's tied to the bed, and then he has a heart
CBT?
attack, and she's just stuck tied to the bed. Yeah.
I'd figure it out.
I'd read it.
I'd give myself a hey Siri.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Phone a friend.
Yeah.
Hey Siri.
Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Dial 911.
Little help here.
No, don't say it too loud. She might.
Truly, honestly, has anyone's phone? Oh, I'm on 8%.
I got a
That's
Google
insane.
phone. I'm not worried about Siri.
I had one and I
okay.
loved it, but I got peer
'cause-
pressured into getting an iPhone again.
I want to say one last thing.
Yes.
I just want to say I love you, Mom.
One
I love you,
last lonely
Dad.
girl.
Yeah. Please keep giving me money. Just kidding. I don't know if that's really
I know,
true.
they
Yeah.
don't
But you are
give me-
Jewish, so you never know.
Yeah, I break the stereotype by not having any money.
I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
A series of white men
That's why
hurt
you
my
can say
feelings my
"grr."
whole life, and now I collect them. So I relate.
That's what you collect.
That's what I collect.
White cocks.
Yeah.
That'll show them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
They
always
hate
cock.
that.
Sometimes the men have vaginas, but you know, that's my past. That's me and I'm a changed woman now.
So are they.
For now.
Dude.
That's the big dick
That's why
talking.
we had to put the condom on the mic.
Yeah.
We gotta go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. This has been really fun. Plug your shit. Where can
Yeah.
people find you? Jeremy, come back to Detroit anytime, please.
Yeah, you can.
Sophie, bring Grace to the pod. I want to
Absolutely.
have both you guys on. Go
I
ahead.
will absolutely come back to Detroit. I like it here. I understand you all much better
Yes,
now. I
yes,
understand
yes,
why
yes.
people.
Slap.
Honestly, I learned so much about Detroit this week. I understand why people say what they say about Detroit, but I understand why you're also proud to be from here. Also, like,
That
I
is
definitely
beautiful.
get
Thank
it.
you.
I like it a lot. I like a city with history, and now that I've buttered up the audience, please follow me at jeremydob.com on Instagram.
I like a city with history, you know, like Dresden or I'm sorry, Dresden's maybe a deep cut.
Is it?
Nuremberg.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So-
yes.
Yeah,
I love a
yeah,
city
yeah.
with
I love a
Yeah.
city with history.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
The podcast did start
Like
off-
Munich. You know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a city with history.
A gated community.
A gated community.
Beautiful gowns.
Jeremy, keep going. Slug away.
Beautiful guy with bald dads.
So at jeremydobb.com, you can check out my stand-up special on YouTube. It's called Love Language. My name's Jeremy Dobsky, and that's about it for now.
Oh, Sophie, where can the people find you?
They can
Plug
find.
your shows, you fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
I am.
Okay, sorry.
I am. We got Sophie's Choice coming up April 3rd.
Oh, no wonder
At the
you're bringing up
Independent
on
Comedy Club.
Nuremberg.
Yeah,
I came up with the title, so sorry.
Yeah, Johanna came up with the
Yeah.
pun. It's
Oh.
good. And that's
No wonder
that's,
you wanted to start with Auschwitz.
That's right.
It's Sophie's Choice is the best Holocaust themed game show in Hamtramck.
That's right. Everybody gets a barcode.
Yeah, and I give out prizes, and we do like it's just a comedy showcase with the shtick. Is I give out dumb prizes.
You decide
gas,
who
no
lives or
Shit,
dies.
I decide who lives and who dies, and I'm very happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the prizes are just like shit I found in my basement that I'm trying to get rid of.
Any action
Yeah, it's pretty
figures?
great.
No action figures. I want those. Okay.
Correct.
A lot of it is decluttering mine and Grace's house. And then we got Illuminati night coming up on the 4th, which is going to be fun. That's a musical. It's a comedy show with a musical element. It's a variety show, and with an emphasis where everyone, even the audience, dresses up real nice as a night out. And then other than that, you can catch me at the Independent Comedy Club. I'm a producer there. And then just follow me at All Brett Radio, and I post all my dates.
There you go. There you have it.
Joey, where can we find you?
At johanna.madronda, johannamadronda.com for all my dates and all my dumb shit.
What you got coming up?
I have so much happening.
It's on the website.
It's on the website.
It's on the
I'm opening for
website.
Natasha Leggero,
Oh.
Traverse City Comedy Festival in a couple weeks. That'll be very exciting. I'm with Renan Hirschberg. Is that how you say his first name? I always mispronounce it.
Renan?
Yeah,
Why don't you
Renan.
ask him?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah, let's call him.
Renan Hirschberg. I'm featuring for him at Mark Ridley's in May, so I'm very excited about those two shows. Come to the Independent Comedy Club. Check out Don't Tell Detroit, and I think that's it.
Beautiful.
What's up with you?
Not a lot. Nothing happening. Itchy snitchy. All platforms. Just bought a house. Very busy. That's all. Maybe you can catch me somewhere soon. We'll see. I tend to pop out once a year, so
Busy, blessed, and booked.
Yes.
That's all of us. Okay, we love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Bye.
all right. I'm pressing the button.